Should I like push it back into the river? Are you all right? That didn't feel right at all.
As we agreed, you may now commission me.
Commission you?
That said,
Paint me like one of your French
I
girls.
only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Well, that's a f***ing
Like
limitation
I
you
am
could have
currently on a
mentioned
journey.
before I hired you. Well, hello everybody! So cool to see you all back here. It has been a minute. Now, what the f was I doing in this game? Oh look, I'm like fading into the background. Bye everyone. Goodbye. Yeah, Rybread's almost always like near dead, simply because I just use him to punch absolutely everything. There's one. Come here. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. There's two. Get off the wall. I really need to remap that. That's so miserable. Can't just pick up the squirrel, I have to murder it. Yeah. I don't know like where I developed my intense hatred for birds in this particular game. Have I murdered birds in other games? Has that been like a thing? You know what I like about this? I like that these two different element guys can be friends. You know, like we've got one that's very clearly ice aspected and one that's very clearly fire aspected, and they don't like fight with each other over which one is better. They attack me jointly, and I appreciate that. Oh, this is the one from the last Ascension. It's been so long that I feel like I don't necessarily remember to play. Here we go. Oh, these are pretty resilient, huh? Do I remember how to fight? I don't know that I do. Let's bring in what's her face here. Hi there.
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Ooh, I'm going for my final Wriothesley cosplay fitting this week. I found myself lately kind of coming up with like this like existential crisis. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't want to shave my beard, although Twitter kind of already like said that. And I don't want to wear a wig. I don't like the way I look in wigs. I just want to use my hair and my beard and do the cosplay music video that way. But like I've been thinking about it, like man, I feel like I just look so goofy in a wig. People can pull it off. People can pull it off, right? Like cosplayers do this all the time. I just like, I'm not that guy. It's all, but like I can't go halfway, right? Like I either need to make the decision that I'm doing the wig or I'm not doing the wig. Oh, there's two of you, huh? Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Hey, come over here with your sister or whatever. You can get smashed. Hello, mechanical puppies. Did I ever tweet out? I had an artist do a version of Wriothesley with a beard. I can't remember if I ever tweeted it out. I got to meet at Papa Umai, Chris Faella, who is the director of this game, the very, very first time, and Brooks Chalmers. They both direct this game. But Chris is the only one I've ever worked with. It was fun to like actually meet people in person. People think that like we hang out with each other all the time, like from in all different areas of acting. Like we never ever see each other. I was always really happy with like where Chris let me take this character, because like you have these little like E-skill lines, right? And like the instinct is to do the anime thing, right? And get loud and bombastic and like say the name of the skill, like that kind of thing. But he let me be super subtle with Wriothesley all across the board, which is really nice. I talk all the time about how I love that most of Wriothesley's combat noises are not like ya, ta, ka, ha. They're all like boxer breeds. And like I remember talking to him about it at the beginning, being like, can I just make sounds like a boxer would and not do this kia thing? And he was like, oh, I guess you could try, give it a shot. And we did, and it worked out really well.
That tingle?
That tingle? Don't talk to me about any tingles. All right, I don't need to know anything about anybody's tingles. Come here, crabs. Oh my God, are you like a Pokemon? Are you okay? Should I like push it back into the river? Are you all right? That didn't feel right at all. Gotcha! Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it! Yeah, that's it. Rybread becomes even more unstoppable, far overpowered for where he needs to be for the story. Can I get it? I can already get him to 60. Let's get him to 60. Get there, Rybread. Yeah. Now I'm AR locked to 35. Okay, cool. No problem.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
You chase someone down to make a sale?
Look
Like,
at her, the white hair, the
weird.
energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded.
I've already told you. I don't need your information.
She's gonna murder you guys.
If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't
got, like,
be so
rainbow
easy
eyes.
to forget.
You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses!
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
I don't think there's any guessing. She's glowing blue, you fucking idiots.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Those guys suck.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
I didn't ask.
So your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Yeah, probably.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all, but recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
I do have some information that may be of help to you.
Tell me.
Consult our records. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes. You can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead.
Hey, Larry.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
Yeah, you.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner.
What? You need something?
Yeah, I need you to do your job.
Sure.
Well, I guess this is
remember
really
him.
probably your
He
job.
showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
That's Keith.
Hey, Charles. Have
His
you
name
seen
is
a
Kate.
blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. But from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to
He
you.
just wants to set it on fire.
Quite the connoisseur. If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too.
Wait on the seat by the railing. This one? Can I sit? Sit.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Oh, this is why you guys keep saying Dimitri, because he looks like it. We got that new character that looks very Claude-ish, right? Voiced by Zeno.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Because I want to get someplace.
Sit down over there, then. That little one beside you.
Emergency food!
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif.
Did that joke come after the
suppose you have
fandom?
some-
Or is that where the joke comes from?
Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1.
A
The
train
crisis
leaves Chicago.
Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question.
The unity of Mondstadt's
that your
people
answer?
gave us the victory.
I see.
Definitely not, though. It was me.
Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts. of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
The people!
So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
None of them! The gods don't give a shit about us!
As I thought. You really are similar to him. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me.
Commission you?
That said,
Take me like one of your French
I
girls.
only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Well, that's a f***ing
Like
limitation
I am
you could have
currently on a
mentioned
journey.
before I hired you.
Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
The word abyss is starting to lose meaning.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time.
I'll break their kneecaps.
We're super duper strong!
Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.